hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariam and welcome to Healthy Habits. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics to talk about, how your habits can be part of your identity. Because if you only have healthy habits, which is already a great start, great thing to have, it doesn't mean that automatically it's going to be in your identity. And I'll explain to you what I mean by that. So, as you know, this channel is all about healthy habits, whether it's nutrition, fitness, the way you think, especially the way you think, because people usually, when they think about healthy habits, I'm sorry that I'm looking there, just I want to make sure that everything is okay, because I had technical issues. So most of the people, they think healthy habits are the way you exercise, whether or not, or nutrition. And here I'm telling you guys as well that healthy habit, it's also the way that you think. That is also a healthy habit, the way that you think. Whether it's what do you do when you have bad thoughts? What do you do when you have, you're feeling sad? How do you make yourself at peace? If you practice gratitude, like all those things, all the good stuff you already know. But I have realized by searching about habits and, getting deeper about topics for my own channel and for my own, information, I realized on my own skin also, I realized that habits, it's great. It doesn't mean that automatically it will be part of your identity. Let's take an example of working out. Let's say if you work out regularly, let's say 2 to 3 times or 3 to 4 times, whatever works for you, right? You do it for, I don't know, a few weeks, few months, few years, right? And occasionally, when you don't feel like it, we're humans, right? You're gonna miss here and there. Maybe you're gonna miss when you feel sad. Maybe you're gonna miss some weeks. And I'm not telling you that there's no one that practices, working out every single week. I'm part of it. I can't go a week without. I'll talk about it. I'll tell you my story. But I'm just speaking in general. I know that's not the reality of everyone. But here and there, let's say you're going to miss some workouts, you're going to miss some weeks, and then you're going to go back because you're used to it, because it's in your habits. But again, when you don't feel like it, you're not going to go. But you still consider, you still work out. So in your head, like, it's good. I'm doing great thing for my body and for myself, which is good. Don't get me wrong. We don't need to be here type A personality, perfectionist, super disciplined people like all of us, It's hard. It's harder than you think. But this is not a topic about discipline. This is that, yes, it's in your habits to work out consistently, but to be part of your identity, that's another story. If you want it to be in your identity, you need to do it even if you don't feel it. You need to do it even if you had a fight with your boyfriend or girlfriend. Because when you do things that you didn't want to do initially, it tells to yourself that you are worth it. That, let's say, having a healthy lifestyle, it's part of your identity. It's a thing that it's beyond your habits. If you do sports or, comparative activities, it's not enough to just be in your habits working out, because you're not going to consider yourself an athlete, let's say. I hope I can explain to you the fine line between those two. With eating habits, you're gonna understand more. So I'm gonna go to eating habits. So let's say if you are pretty mindful and you are eating cheat meals occasionally, or if you want to lose weight, you're starting to lose weight, right? Let's say each month you see progress and it's going great, and soon you will be your, weight goal. But for majority of us, when we start losing weight, maybe at the beginning we were motivated. At the beginning, like, yes, I'm gonna go to the gym. Yes, I'm gonna eat healthy. Yes. But why do you think majority of us gain back those weight, and even more sometimes? Because it's not part of our identity. We don't identify ourselves someone that eats healthy goes to the gym, has a healthy lifestyle. That's why most of us, we go back, unfortunately, to our previous eating habits, because we don't consider ourselves, it's not part of our identity yet. It's not. That's why if instead of telling yourself, you know what, I am for 3 months, I am, and it takes a very, very long time, by the way, so your habits can be part of your identity. It's not like a quick 21 days or, 66 days. It goes behind. So if you tell yourself, okay, so this next 3 months, let's say summer is coming up, right? You're like, okay, so in March, you're starting to, be more mindful and be more, okay, I'm going to work out, I'm going to eat healthy so I can be ready for summer. Let's say for a few months, for, 3-4 months. So you're about 3-4 months, you're very mindful, you go to the gym, you're taking care of yourself, your thoughts, your inside too. And what will happen is that it's great. Maybe you will achieve your goals that you wanted during those 3-4 months. But what happens when summer is over and you're in your head, it's like, oh, but I gave myself a goal 3-4 months and now summer is over. I can do whatever I want. It's not going to be part of your identity to eat healthy and to go to the gym, because you're going to go to your old bad habits. Habits, it's great, but as humans, we are always going to choose the easier path, even if it's in your habits. That's what people don't talk about it. You're always going to choose the easier path. I'll give you a mini example. If flossing is part of your habits and it's not part of your identity. No, maybe you're gonna laugh, but it's not part of your identity. You don't consider someone that flosses every day. Which recently I learned that you need to floss before brushing your teeth and not after. Anyway, am I the only one? I always have done after I brush my teeth. Anyway, that's too much details. But. What I was going to say. Yeah. So if you floss your teeth every single day, for multiple years, let's say, it's part of in your habits. You just started, let's say, for a few months. And you do it even when you're tired. You do it even when you don't feel like. You don't skip any days. It becomes part of you. It becomes part of your routine. It becomes something that if you don't do it, you'll feel weird. You will feel like something is missing. You cannot even sleep if you don't do it, right? That's because it became part of your identity if you do long enough. If you do only a few weeks, few months, what will happen when you're tired? Your brain will tell you, let's skip today. Let's not do it. I know you're in your habits, but let's not do it today because, you're tired, you need to sleep, you need to wake up early. Even though you've done for 2-3 months, that thought can be in your head. Don't do it. Don't do it because, it's great. It's in your habits, but you're tired today. Just take the day off. I know I'm giving you a simple example. I just want to share it with you that even with simple things, it works. Making your bed. Now I can't even imagine leaving my house. I don't care if I'm going to be late. I don't care if I'm going to miss, I don't know what. I need to make my bed and then move on with my day because yes, it's in my habits, but also it's part of me. I consider myself someone that makes their bed. And as they tell you, if you want to be successful, it all starts with little details. All the successful people, I'm sure, make their bed. You're like, well, they have someone that they makes their bed. I don't know. That's debatable, but this is not the video. It's not about that. But you get my point. Habits are great. They say it takes 66 days, which I agree. Sometimes you'll hear 21 days. Sometimes you'll hear 99 days. Sometimes you'll hear 100 days. I don't know. But I've tested on myself. On myself, 21 days, it's not enough. It's 66 days. When you do deeper research, it shows you more in our recent research. It shows more that it's 66 days. Now you can do your own research. That's how I progressively do my workouts too. Like at the beginning, especially when I went 2 times, I literally have done it more than 66 days. So it can be in my habits. And then in my identity, which I do now, I want to stay active every single day now, because now it's part of me. It's part of my identity. It takes time. I don't know why people want to like start working out or eat healthy like right away. Okay, let's go to the gym every single day if you didn't even do once per week. That's like, it's not realistic, because you're gonna get discouraged. It's like you want it to be in your identity, working out, and so you can consider yourself someone that works out, but it's not even in your habits yet. You can't jump, you can't skip this part. It needs to be in your habits, few months, few years, and then it becomes your identity. And I always hear people that, tell, oh, you think you're going to fit all your life, or, oh, you think you're going to be fit when you have kids, or, oh, you think you're going to be fit when. I'm like, yes, because it's part of me. And then when I tell you I work out every single day, it doesn't mean I lift weights, like heavy weights every single day. No, working out can be you being active, you going for that walk, you going for that run. You don't skip any gym days because you don't feel like it, because you're sad, because you're hurt, because life happened. I know it's not easy, but why I want it to be part in my identity? It's because it helps me in other areas of my life. If I didn't work out, if I didn't eat healthy, if I partied every single weekend, do you really think I will be here sitting down on a weekend super early? No, I wouldn't. Because I would party last night or the day before and the day before, drink I don't know what, and then coming here would be the last thing in my mind. Now, I'm not telling you to be extreme, and like don't drink your wine or whatever. Like you do your research. I will never tell anyone else to do the things that I do. First, they might think it's crazy. And second of all, it's because I am the one who choose this path, not you. If you choose yourself too, that's great. But if you don't, it's great too. We are not in the same journey, but here we are. The one thing that we have here in common is that we want to get better. We want to have a better life for us and for the people around us and for our kids, future kids. If you're a parent or you want to become a parent, it all starts with you. It all starts with your identity, but habits first. When you practice first, I have so many videos about gratitude. When you practice first gratitude, it's like you start to practice. Maybe one day, second day, like you don't want to write down or you don't want to tell yourself that you're grateful for this life. Or maybe one day you forget, the other day not. And then you do it every single day. It becomes your habits. You're in your habit. And then if you do it for even longer, it becomes an automatic thing and it becomes part of your identity. I don't imagine my life not being grateful, like, girl. I don't imagine like just waking up one day and not telling me that I'm grateful for this life. I'm grateful for my close ones. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for their health. I'm grateful that I'm breathing. I'm grateful that they are breathing. No, because it's part of me. It's a part of who I am now. I didn't jump without zero gratitude about being in my identity. No, I practiced. It became one of my habits, healthy habit. And then slowly but surely, when you do it, even though when you don't feel like doing, it becomes your identity. And when people tell you outside, like the example that I told you, oh, you think you're gonna be fit all your life. What about after kids, before kids, like during pregnancy, or whatever your goal is, whether you're a woman or a man? It's like, if you can do it, doesn't mean that I can't. People see their reality with you, your reality with their own eyes. If they couldn't, it doesn't mean that I can't. I need to work hard for it. Yes, I'll have other responsibilities. Yes, it will be hard for me to go physically into a gym at the beginning. Yes, but it doesn't mean that I can't change my environment, things around me, let's say in my room. so I can keep my identity. See, people always change themselves for their environment. When you go to travel, let's say you ate healthy that week, that month, and then suddenly when you go traveling, you're like, oh my God, it's going to be super hard to eat healthy. If you worked out, let's say that week, that month, then you go to vacation, you're like, oh my God, now it's time to relax. Like I don't want to get bothered to go to the gym when I am on vacation because I'm relaxing. I am on vacation. It's going to be hard to find a gym. Oh, I don't like this gym. I don't like my hotel's gym. I don't like this. So you changed yourself because it's not in your identity yet. So you changed yourself so you can be so you can adapt into your environment, which is like, let's say, when you go to that vacation, it's the hotel and the surroundings. What you need to do, it's practice practice as much as you can so it becomes in your habits, and then it becomes in your identity. When it becomes in your identity, when you go on a vacation, you can't imagine not doing it. You can't imagine not working out. You can't imagine eating cheat meals every single day. Because back home, that's not what you're doing. So why, when you change your country or city, you need to suddenly change yourself? No. When it's part of your identity, you change your environment, not the other way around. And if you hear this, you're like, oh my God, it's easier. It's so easy. Like, okay, let's try to make it part of my identity. It doesn't work like that. It's a very, very long journey and very hard, but it's not impossible. That's the good news. Just stick with it long time enough. Don't hear other people's advice. Don't hear other people's noise. If it's someone that is close to you and they're telling you something, understand them. But still, you know what's the best for you. Even if they love you, even if they support you. It's because it's your reality, it's your dreams, it's your life, not theirs. It's your identity, not theirs. It's your habits, not theirs. And you'll see when you become to change your identity, so you start to change your identity, you change your environment too. Even when it's related to people, not just things, and like the vacation example that I told you. You start to hang around with people that have the same mindset, the same identity or close to it. You start to seek those people. And I'm not telling you that magically you start to feel that you're superior to others. No. It's just since your identity has changed, has become better, you seek other people that are becoming their best version as well. We are always becoming our best version if we work ourselves. Never in my life I'm gonna come here and tell you guys that, okay, I'm already my best version, it's enough. No. Because it's a never-ending journey. And I know it can be hard. You can feel lonely. You can feel like no one understands you. No one supports you, but it's fine. We don't need the support of others. I don't need the support of a close one so I can come to the studio every single time, film my videos, go to the gym. No one will clap me. No one will clap the things that I do, and I don't even expect that. All I want is they have healthy habits that they consider themselves are healthy for them, so it can be part of their identity. The things that I do, it might don't be as significant to others and vice versa. We need to understand that we are humans, yes, but we are all different. We didn't have the same background. We didn't have the same experiences. We didn't have the same knowledge, the same education, the same, parents, because all starts when we are kids. And recently, even I was going back to my, younger when I was a kid, and I'm like, I always been someone that were determined, because that's what I saw in my family. They were doing things that they didn't want to do, but they still do it. They've still done it, which was discipline, determination. They were doing things that they they didn't even want it to do, or they didn't feel like doing. That's why I can't stress enough about especially if you want to have kids, you have no choice. You need to become a better version of yourself so your kids can see the healthy habits. They can see how they can see you as the best version of yourself, so they can become also a better person in general, a better kid, so they can be nice to other kids. It all starts with you. And you're gonna tell me, yeah, but like when I was a kid, I didn't have great parents, or I didn't have the great closed ones. They didn't educate me the right way. But right now, what are you doing to change your identity, to get better? It's never too late. And those things that you're telling yourself are excuses. The things that, but I didn't have this, I didn't have that, I wasn't like any other kid, I was this. That's your past. We can't change it, but you can change your present and future for the better. So a healthy habit that we talk here, or another healthy habit that you want to have, start practicing it. Not jumping into it right away every single day. No, you're going to get discouraged. And as humans, we're always going to seek the easier path. Start with one day, then see how you feel. Then slowly do the frequency that you wish, so it can become in your identity. If you tell yourself, I'm going to do this in a few weeks and it's going to be part of my identity, I'm sorry, but that's not going to happen. Even a few months, it's not enough. You need to do it for a long term. Everything great happens. It doesn't happen like quickly. It takes time. And it's okay. We need to be okay that it takes time. So I hope this episode helped you to understand more about how to improve your identity or change your identity for the better. Only habits are not enough to be part of your identity. So I hope this episode helped you to realize more about things about habits and identity and how they are both related. The end goal is that our habits become our identity. I hope this episode helped you for that. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you go, and also ring the bell so you don't miss any healthy habits. Per usual, before I go, don't forget, don't give up for just one more day. Thank you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.